Hi, I'm Sean, and welcome to another episode of Ultra Modded Stardew Valley Season 2. Let's go ahead and begin by checking the TV. This is Gardening with Asame, your weekly tips channel. Can't figure out why your crops won't merge into giant ones? Let's go over the 3 steps to success. 1. Make sure they are placed in at least a 3x3 grid. More is better. 2. Don't harvest. Water daily until they... Wait, you can continue watering them until they merge into giant crops? Are you kidding me? I have over 2,000 hours on this game, and I didn't even know that. What the hell? Okay. 3. Protect them with rare crows and lightning rods. All must be grown. They won't merge with seeds or sprouts. You learn something new almost every day. Welcome to Kozu 5, your #1 source for weather news and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be clear and sunny all day. Welcome to Welwick's Oracle, the only show where the voice of the spirits is channeled directly to you. Somewhat mildly perturbed today. Luck will not be on your side. Lovely. I think I had a couple good luck days, so that's fine. Alright, the Queen of Sauce. Bread. Bread making can be a very complex form of art, but I'll make it simple for you. The most important ingredient is flour, of course, but before we create the dough, we'll need to activate our yeast. They prefer warm water and a little something to feed on. I use plain sugar, but honey or maple syrup will do. Okay. Oh, these trees are growing. Oh, nice. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go ahead and build one of these, and then we'll need... I don't think these will work with crops, but I want to make it even with that side, so put it right here. We're going to need 1, 2, 3. Wait. Oh, it's not never going to be even on that side. Okay. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Go to this. And then this. See if I counted correctly. I did. There we go. I don't think this works with crops, but I'm just going to have it there anyways. Okay. Oh, we got Lewis here. Good morning, Sean. I'm pleased to have caught you at home. I have a very important task for you. The governor is sending his wife and son to stay here in Pelican Town. Apparently, the child's not well, and he's hoping the country air will help. Poor kid. But what an opportunity to earn the governor's special approval. They're arriving tomorrow and moving into Scarp Inn for the cooler seasons. I'm relying on you, Sean, to make them feel welcome. What do you say? Of course I will. Excellent. I knew I could rely on you, Sean. I know it's my job, but I'm lazy. Anyway, Sean, I'm sure you'll do Pelican Town proud. Remember, they arrive tomorrow. Alright, well, bye. Alright, do we have any of these? We have 1. Okay. This is the last day these grow anyways, so... Howdy, Sean. I was just thinking of you and figured I'd send over a little gift. Enjoy. Dear Sean, I was having some dinner last night and thought you might like this recipe. It's one of my favorites. Squid ink ravioli. The Zeppeli special. To Daniel. The court may have ruled in your favor, but don't think that for a moment it absolves you of what you did, or that we forgive you. We all know that you're a lion monster. Adopting a new identity by calling yourself Sydney just proves the fact. Whether it was premeditated or sheer idiotic negligence matters little to me. Your father, and most of all your brother, this is the last you'll ever hear from us. Pelican Town is a nice place. I remember passing through it on our way north to give you and Devin a better life. It's too bad you ruined the plan. Try not to ruin any more lives while you're there. Eliza Renault. Well, that was personal and not meant for us, but okay. Vegetable for my garden, thank you. And the Moonlight Jellies. Alright, something tells me we weren't supposed to get that letter. Lovely. Alright, I'm gonna have to clear this, because there's just a lot of mess over here, so give me a sec. Alright, I'm back. So, I think on the last day of spring, we're going to try to get as many events as we can. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the day cleaning up my farm because, well, I want to clean it up more. But before we do anything... No, not until 9. Okay. What events, or what quests do we have right now? None. Nothing I want to do. Okay. Alright. I guess I'll just go to some places and see if there's any event. Oh, the festival's down that way. Okay. I need to make sure I go to the doctor's and buy some medicine. Come on. Open up. It's a little weird animation. Look at that. Alright. 10 will do. Alright, let's see what events we got. Pelican Town at 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Okay. 4 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 a.m. We can go do that real quick. Let's go to Cindersap Forest. That letter's still there. Or the air item. Oh, okay. Vincent's right there. And she's crying. Miss Luna, are you okay? Oh, Vincent. What are you doing here this far back in the forest? I'm sorry, I was just thinking about something. You seem so sad, Miss Luna. What's wrong? Are you in trouble? Miss Penny said if someone's in trouble, it's the right thing to help them. Aw, you're such a sweet child, Vincent. I was just sad because I was missing somebody. Well, whoever they are, I'm sure they miss you too. I'll cheer you up, Miss Luna. Want to come play with me and Jazz? You act just like my little sister. You cheered me up a lot, Vincent. Thank you. Yes, I'll be happy to play with you. Lead the way. Gotta fix my mic. We're gonna also try to romance Luna as quick as possible. When the witch asks us what our intentions are with Luna, I'm gonna say yes to romancing. Because... I'm pretty sure that's the fastest way to get to her location, so... Anyways, 9 a.m. Cindersap Forest to 3 p.m. It needs to be spring, so we can't see that one. Let's see... Found Quinn's Walnuts. Okay. 6 a.m., 11 a.m., East Scarp. 10% chance Rodney is present. I can't do that one. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Scarp Crossing. So, Scarp Crossing is the next one. But the Traveling Merchant is here, so we might as well go say hi and see what they have for sale. And there's Quinn. Have you planted any? Actually, I don't know. Whatever you harvest, bring me some. I'd love to have a taste. Sorry if that's asking for too much. No, none at all. I'm being chased by a Growlithe right now. Sprinkler, a quality sprinkler. Wheat seeds, rare seeds. It's gonna be fall soon, so I'm gonna need some of these. But I can always grow them in my thing, so I'm not really that worried about it. Okay. Nothing I really want right now. Okay. Alright, bye, Growlithe. It was nice letting you chase me. Alright, so the next event is in East Scarp. I'll see you there. Oh, we got an event in actual East Scarp, so... Did you see the ship, Mr. Sean? Isn't it amazing? And guess what? It's going to take us to the festival tomorrow. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? I'm not at Scarp Crossing, so... We have company. Hi! Bonjour, mon petit manu. I butchered that probably. Can I go aboard, Dad? Pretty pleased with the cherry on top? Sean, I would like to introduce you to an old friend, Captain Roderick. Pleased to meet you, sir. Welcome aboard the Tora. Go ahead, don't be shy. Look, pelicans. Okay. Yeah, we gotta fix that. I wish there was an option that selected all these. Maybe objects do that. There we go. Now they're not covered in trees. I believe Scarp Crossing is right here. Oh, it's you. I remember you. Hey, farmer. You're new here, so no one's told you, I guess. All the forage here? It's mine, okay? It's forage. I don't think it works like that. It has until now. Everyone in Scarp wants forage, but they're all busy or lazy or whatever, so I collect it for them. I'd really appreciate it if you didn't poach from my turf, please. Okay? There you go. Sure, why not? I'll still forage from here whether you like it or not, though. Thank you. Gotta go. See you later, Gator. Alright, bye. Alright, next events. Let's see, it's 10. 7 a.m. The Red Owl Inn. This is in Mount Vapius. There's 2 events in Mount Vapius for the inn. There's one on the cliff. Okay, so Mount Vapius. So easiest way to get there is to teleport home. Okay. Since it's going to be a new month soon, we're going to go tilled soil and we're going to clear. Oh, it hit my... It does the crops too. It doesn't do this? Why doesn't it do that? It got rid of my crops though, didn't it? It's not like they go into the next day, week or month anyways, so it's whatever, but... Oh well. Oh, it didn't even do it to those either. Oh, because it's on Protect Farm. Oh, okay. That's why. Alright, well, you know what? Never mind. There we go. Okay. So, we need to grab this thing and use it to teleport. And we need to go into the Red Owl Inn. This idea didn't work, however, but I admit that that one is pretty good. I'm glad to hear. So, what do you think now? He's bringing efficient solutions. Some are planned for the hotel's way larger, however, so we don't really need them. That is pretty good analysis. I'd like we discussed that with Odalis directly next time, however. Grandma, you're acting like that again. Like what? Like you'd be happier to see him take the inn after you. Just less worried, that's all. What? Let me explain, please. Odalis, well, his mother may expect him to take her business one day. He knows all the work such as a place involves, and he is ready for it. So far, he likes being here, too. Me, too. But you only worked here for some summers, and you don't do everything. It's always a part-time thing for you. It can be such a burden, you know. You're such a creative person, Mora. And I'm so proud of what you do. I would hate seeing you stuck somewhere you didn't choose. It is how it feels for you, a burden? Sometimes, not as much recently, somehow, but yes, there was some harsh times. My children decided to work in other things because they saw how this would be and didn't want for themselves or their kids. And I'm not sure either this is what I want for you. But shouldn't I have a say in this? You're right. I wanted to protect you, but I shouldn't do it by removing your choice. I'll involve you more. Can we continue the discussion another time? It's a lot to think about. Of course, but we do need to discuss things like this, Grandma. Will do. Okay. Nearly done. Oh, hi, Sean. You're here to use the kitchen, too? I'm just warming my lunch. I have plenty of days when I have to eat something cold on the road, so I enjoy a warm meal when I can. Any regular can use the kitchen if they clean after themselves. Feel free to use it, Sean. Use the stove to cook at the inn. Okay. There's a thing at the cliffs, it said. I don't know if this counts as the cliffs. It is, okay. Oh my god. Oh, come see this. Look, it's a fugacine. They used to grow here before. Oh, their return is such a good sign. I wonder what's changed. I'll need to study this. Some wildflowers will appear more often now. I want over there. Okay. There's no way. Oh, nice. We got some stuff I can use to complete bundles. Oh, it was worth coming over here. Like, we got actually some stuff to complete some bundles. Like this. It's for the foraging bundles. It's for the combat and mining bundles. That's nice. I actually might go turn those in. Yeah, I'm gonna go turn them in real quick. I'll be back. There's a thing over here. Some wood sick flowers. Nice. Alright. Now we're over here. And now I can turn these in. It's combat and mining, which will finish this, actually. Wow. That actually completed the entire bundle. There we go. Some Junimo chests is nice. And I believe that's it. So that's fine. Okay, archaeology. Isn't archaeology max for me? Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, we can go on home then. What's our next event? It's currently 11:40. Pelican Town has an event we can go see. Oh, never mind. We can't see it. 9 a.m. is Cinderset Forest. We can't see that one. It has to be spring. East Scarp. Those are random. And Rodney needs to be present. Sunbury Forest. Sterling and Rinsong. 8 p.m. Okay, spring. Juna's Cave. Juna is present. Lilybrook. 8 to 4. Alright, I guess we'll go to Lilybrook then. I haven't been there in a while anyways. Alright, nice. Getting some stuff done. I think we have to take the bus. We might have to go to Central. Nope, okay. I didn't know if we had to go to Central Station or not. We haven't been here in a while, so... I think one of the shops, right? I don't remember what shop. Was it Jags? No. Was it the clothing? Was it the shop? It was the shop. Yep, got everything I need. That's 500 gold, please. Oh, I thought I had enough money. Not a problem. I'll put everything back now. No need to put these back, dear. I'll give Billy the gold for them. Petra, are you certain? Yes, Gemma, I'm certain. I know you and your family for years, and I'm all about the community spirit. Just pay it forward when you have the chance to, yes? Of course, Petra. Thank you so much for doing this. Alright, next event. It is currently noon now. So, Mirren has another event. So we can go to Mirren and get that one. Okay, there's an event over at Gardening Village and the Bear Lodge. Alright, so first, let's get the one that's... well, technically, they're both timed because the library does close at a certain time, so... Alright, so let's go and get the one in Garden Village first. We could take the bus there. There we go. Garden Village. And then it's this shop right here. Does it bother you that I'm not human? Yes, it's really creepy. I'm surprised. It surprised me at first, but I don't really mind. Really? Well, that's refreshing. Maybe you're trustworthy after all. I've been disappointed before. Can I go in here yet? I can. There's a frog. I don't think I can actually do anything here yet. But okay. Alright, and then Mirren. Why do I feel like I'm walking all weird? It does feel like the animations are weird for some reason. Alright, I'll meet you at the museum. Alright, let's go in here. And let's go see what Mirren wants. Okay. Oh, we got an expansion. But no tables for new stuff. Looks like Mirren wants you to follow. Does Gunther know you're expanding in the basement? Sean, look, I managed to expand the place. The area is definitely more spacious. Maybe now you can donate some more curios to Mirren. Just wait until the room is ready. Okay. Cool, cool. Well, there we go. Yeah, it feels like my speed is weird because the walking animation, it just feels slidey instead of what it normally feels like. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Alright, Bear Lodge, which is at the Bear Farm in East Scarp. Okay. Let's go get that event real quick. And then we can start working on the later time events. I will still grab all the forageables. Or at least most of them. Alright, Bear Lodge is up here. Oh, out of energy. Might as well sneak some of their trash out. Go up here and you turn left. Okay. I probably should have checked if there was any conditions on Friday. Of course. Alright, well, whatever. Let's go this way. This place is a wreck. But I believe this is a farm you can use. Alright, you know what? Let's just get out of here. All right, our next event, it's currently 2:40. Pelican Town, need to be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday. 4 p.m. is so far the latest that we can get, or the earliest. Yeah, 4 p.m. seems to be... Oh, Faye's Clothing Shop. Okay, there is a couple in Ridgeside we can go do real quick. And then there's one at 4 p.m. in Ridgeside. So yeah, let's go get the Ridgeside events. Why not? There we go. I do want to clean up the farm a little bit more, but once fall hits, it's going to get messy again, so, you know, why bother? Go ahead and grab you. Did not mean to sit on the bench. Alright. To Ridgeside. Did we get anyone in the cart? Nope. Okay. Alright, here we are. Got an event already. Hi, Sean. What can I get you? Coming right up. Hey, Sean. Or hey, Sean, come and keep me company while you wait. I always do the dishes when I'm back. It's how I can help out. And it keeps me out of Pika's hair. Oh, I'm a terrible cook. I can manage toast, and that's about it. Thankfully, Kiai inherited your looks and your brains, and not your cooking skills. Here you go, Sean. Free energy, nice. You always know how to just flatter me. Ah well, back to the dishes. It was nice to talk to you, Sean. Come back soon. Okay. And then... Faye's Clothing Shop. Okay, we can definitely go that one real quick. What quests do we have? Nothing is posted. Okay. Got fabric everywhere. Why, hello, Sean. Excuse the mess. I'm in the middle of cutting some cloth. I've been wanting to try out a dress design that I thought of when I was at work earlier. If you're curious about the design, it looks something like Faye's stomach growls. Oopsie, that was embarrassing. I've been so preoccupied planning this design all morning that I guess I forgot to eat lunch. Don't worry, Sean, I'll fix that. I think I have some food in here. Oh, phooey. I seem to have emptied out my fridge. I was supposed to buy groceries today. Silly Faye, you always do this when you get deep into design. Faye's stomach growls again. I can't get my mind off this dress, though. I'll go buy you some food at Pika's. Huh? You'll buy food for me? Sean, you really will? Oh, you're so kind, Sean. Thank you. I think if I leave the house, I might get distracted by something and forget to eat again. There was no problem before when I lived with my parents at our mansion, because there were always servants to remind me when we have to eat. I really have to be more responsible. Anyway, let me give you some money for it. Buy me something filling, alright? And something sweet. Hey, Sean, you hungry? What? Faye hasn't eaten since this morning. Ah, Faye forgot to eat again, huh? You know anything about it, boss? It happens way too often. Ironically enough, she loves eating so much when she gets the chance, but she can often get distracted by what she calls the sparks of inspiration. And then she just gets so preoccupied with her sketchbook that it oftentimes leads to her forgetting to eat. I also forget to remind her earlier as well, so I feel bad. So, Sean, you're here to buy food for Faye. You're such a good friend. Thanks for looking after her. I know she really loves to eat hearty meals. So I'll whip up an order of spicy eel and some cobbler with my Highland ice cream. Don't worry, it's on the house. Everyone in this town is so nice. Oh my yoba, Sean. You're super fabulous, Sean. Really appreciate this. Oh, isn't that my money? What? Pika said it's on the house. Corine said that she'll remind me next time too? Aw, they're so sweet. You're also really sweet, just like a Ridgeside Clementine, Sean. Thank you. I'm so happy I got to meet such wonderful people here in the valley. Delicious as always. Oh, the spiciness is inspiring me to make a new design too. This is simply fabulous. Okay. Alright. Where's the next event? It's currently 3:20. The Log Cabin Hotel at 4. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you at 4. I went up here because I figured why not, and yeah, an event. Mysterious man seems to be marking a map. I see the late farmer's grandchild has arrived to the valley. The spirits greet you, farmer. I am but a nameless traveler, but you may refer to me as Geo. You can see the true shape of my ears? Well, that's certainly a surprise. Usually the seer's magic hides my true form to humans. But I doubt people will believe you anyway. Interesting. Nothing. If you'll excuse me, I have to go. What was that about? Okay, I figured I'd go up there and see if there was any events available, and there was. Cool. Alright, we should be able to get this event soon. Any moment. There we go. And the bit of dust here. Oh ho ho, and over there. Ah, Sean, good evening. What brings you to my hotel on this fine day? Are you perhaps interested in spending a night in one of our rooms? Come now, don't be shy. Oh, you have a home in the area? Oh, well, that's a shame. For us only, of course. Anyway, what brings you here? Just giving our place the once-over, huh? Well, you're welcome to loiter for a while in the lobby. If you do visit the rooms, please be considerate of other guests. There's also a gym on the 3rd floor that's open to the public if you want to exercise. My granddaughter is fond of that spot in particular. If you see a lovely young ballerina, that's her. Anywho, if there's nothing else I can help you with, I shall go back to dusting. Okay. Alright, it's currently 4, so the next event is at the Stardrop Saloon. So I'll meet you there. And we got another event. Just my luck. I did give her a flower, so I guess that unlocked an event for her. Hey, Sean, can you believe this mess? If I ever find who just left this sitting here, I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind. And to make sure make it worse, all this garbage is Joja products. I mean, if it was something else, it would still suck, but Joja products? Really? I like Joja, actually. They're way more affordable than Pierre's. I know, Joja's the worst. Totally. I just hope they leave us alone soon. Oh, can you hand me that other empty can while you're there? I'll haul these trash inside my bag and for till we get to a proper trash can. And let me open my bag. It's a bit messy because I've been picking up trash on my way here. Kiara opens her bag. It's full of picked up trash. There's a lot of trash inside. Whoa, you've been busy. Yep, people are a disappointment. Ew. Well, you've been busy. Right? I picked up most of this around the cable car. Most people are turning indifferent or worse, neglectful towards the environment. That's really frightening. These may be small offenses, but they pile up to scary implications for Mother Nature, see? But just the same, little stuff like this can make a difference for good too. So let's do our best every day to make a world a better and safer place. Let's lead by example, and with luck, we might inspire others too, see? That's the spirit. Alright then, let's clean this place up. I'll ask Lindy to help me hang up a no littering sign here too. Just hoping it can at least help a bit. I know people never read, but maybe this will shame a few people into behaving. You gotta make it a big sign that towers over this. Kara and I spent hours picking up the trash. On to the bus stop. Okay. Well, that was a nice little event. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the one at the saloon. There we go. Another Luna event. Luna, you're here early again. Ever since you came here, you've quickly become one of our best customers. You certainly have an appetite, huh? Emily, oh, how I admire your presence. It's one of the reasons I come here, apart from the food and drinks. Mr. Gus makes delicious meals, and thus I keep coming back. To have such a pretty lady compliment my cooking is a blessing to witness. You're always welcome here, Luna. Speaking of food, I have a new dish for you to taste. Or test. Would that be fine? Oh, Mr. Gus, that would be an honor. My, I also have a new drink I want you to test, Luna. Maybe strong, but after seeing how much alcohol you can actually take, this might still be light for you. Oh my, this is such a lucky day. Alright, nice. Alright, our next event is going to be at the Stardrop Saloon at 6 p.m. Okay. Let's see. 5 p.m. at Mount Vapius. At the Hamlet. We can't go to the Hamlet yet. We have to fix the bus. Sunbury Forest, we can't get that one. Yep, so the only event right now that we can do, besides the random East Scarp ones that are randomly activated, annoyingly. Rodney is present, yeah. So, okay. I can try going there at 1 a.m. to 2, just to see. But, yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get that or not. So, our last event is 6 p.m. at the Stardrop Saloon. So, until 6, I'm going to go clean up my farm a bit. Alright, you little punk. Alright, this is number 5. There we go. Are magpies usually violent? I'm not sure. But like I said, I'm going to clean up my farm a little bit. And at the end of the day, I am going to try to upgrade my pickaxe, so. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm done. Alright, let's go get that last event. I cleared a little bit. I have used an energy tonic, so. It takes so much energy just to use the axe. It's crazy. On Friday. Okay, I guess there is no other events, and we're free to just clean up the farm. Okay. I should have checked that just in case, but I'll be back. Alright, I have done a lot of cleaning. There's something we have to do, though, before I go to the Dance of the Moonlight Jellies, and that is to do this. And we need to grab 5 iridium bars. Oh. It's more than 11,000. Alright, well, never mind. There we go. And let's get out of here. I'm being attacked by a duck. Oh boy. Okay. I literally forgot about the Dance of the Moonlight Jellies. Though it's not really that big of a deal. We're just going to be talking to a ton of NPCs. Alright, let's get this over with. Harvey says I'm an adult and should know not to swim with the jellyfish, but really, why would that stop me? Pop, no, don't you dare. Jellyfish can sting you, remember? Wait, did he say Harvey or Grady? I don't remember. Oh well. Meep meep. Sue is eagerly awaiting the arrival of the jellies. The The Moonlight Jellies is one of the few festivals I've always had to make sure I make it into town for. It's like looking at a city under the waves with all the lights shining. I dare not get too close. They may look beautiful and mysterious, but they are highly poisonous. Oh god. These glowing jellyfish have a rather calming presence. They have a way of easing one's burdens, if only for a moment. I'll get the Jello recipe, I guess, and the jellies and the Moonlight recipe, and the Moon Prayer Blossom Seeds. I'll get 40 of them. These candles are romantic, aren't they? It never gets any less enchanting. Hold on to this memory, Sean. It's one of the most beautiful things you'll ever see. I'll never get tired of the sight. Jellyfish aglow, Lola in the moonlight. It's enough to make take an old man's breath away. Miss Juliet's hat is so silly. Jellyfish don't have eyes? Hello, Sean. I hope Ellie hasn't chatted your ear off with jellyfish facts. There's a part of me that loves the mysterious that surrounds them. It's lovely to see you again, Sean. I hear Eloise told you about my books. Please don't feel obliged to read them. Have I met Vivian yet? I don't know if I have or not. Okay. Hey, Sean, if I were to jump in right now, do you think they'd consider me one of their own? Nah, they'd probably just sting me to death. Sometimes I feel like my sole purpose is to stop Juliet from diving into the water. Guess someone's got to be the responsible grown-up, right? Like a pearl you glow, you drift to and fro by chance. Your tentacles go with Gulf Stream flow, and you dance. Goodbye, little jellyfish. Gets prettier every year. Maybe Lewis will finally relax for a second. I'll be leaving for my next adventure after the jellies finish their dance. Watching them is bittersweet for me. It's easier to leave with a beautiful memory, but harder too. Don't tell Gus, but I'm a little disappointed there's no buffet tonight. Moonlight jellies. I wonder how they taste. I would never try it, of course. If only we had all the freedom of the jellies. Hun, wake me up when they arrive. My poor husband always misses the jellyfish, but I'm happy as long as I'm beside him this night, even if he's out like a light. Do you not try to wake him up, or... I wonder how much longer we'll be able to have this festival. The seas get more polluted every year. She used to love this. Well, that's over, I guess. Hope she's happy wherever she is right now. I love this day. I always feel like my anxieties and worries melt away for the night every time I see the beautiful scenery and ambience. Jellyfish are actually more intelligent than we give them credit for. They seem simple, and yet here they are each and every year. Jellies are so beautiful. It's something that I just can't help but be mesmerized by each and every year. Willie tried to explain the jellyfish migration patterns to me. Old man knows more marine biology than most actual scientists. Is there two people right by you? I think there is. A sea of softly glowing jellyfish under the night sky. It's quite a spectacular sight. Oh, Maple's here. Maple keeps checking the dock. Ears forward. She knows something special happens here soon. Nature amazes us once again, unfolding its luminous spectacle before our eyes. Corinne dragged me out here. Helen used to love watching these. I'd forgotten. Hi, Sean. There's a bit of mystery in the air, don't you think? Every year, Papa gets lost in his own thoughts. I wonder what he's thinking about. What a shame there's nothing tasty today. Do you think these glow jellyfish might be edible? There's a classic dish called chilled jellyfish salad, isn't there? Oh, today's the last day of summer. If you hadn't reminded me, I might have forgotten. Are they pretty? Yes, but what's the point of holding this event every year? It's always the same. Nature is a beautiful thing to witness, isn't it, Mr. Sean? Every year the jellies come, and it's always marvelous. This exotic jellyfish show should be advertised a bit more. This valley is losing another opportunity to earn money as always. I wish I could be back home studying. Looking forward to seeing the jellies swim by tonight, though I wish I had someone to share this experience with. These jellies always fill me with hope. Do you get the same feeling? Look how many people are just right here. Holy crap. Man, I've seen jellies around on my travels, but never like this. There are just so many in one place. I'll talk to you guys real quick. There's something mystical about the jellyfish. They're so insubstantial, yet they travel so far and visit us every year. I'll just sneak up when the jellies arrive. I don't want to bother anyone. If I weren't a human, I want to be a jellyfish, all the frails and fringe drifting in the ocean currents. I should either be asleep already or working on my research, but Mr. Agur insists on going, and I'm not going to make him walk back alone. Well, summer's over. To be honest, I'll be happy to say goodbye to these blasted mosquitoes. They say it's a fortune, or it is fortuitous to see the rare green jelly. Is it safe to swim with them? I didn't know jellies could glow. What? Why are you looking at me like that? You know I'm too old to... You think I'm too old to enjoy something like this? Are you looking for Alex? He might be there. He's right there. You can just chat with him. I remember seeing the jellies once as a little girl. Oh, how I jumped with joy when they arrived. But that was long ago. I'm a lot less spry now, but my spirit still jumps with happiness every year. I'm awfully afraid of large bodies of water. I'll be here on the beach, where it's safe. The jellyfish are so pretty. I love watching them every year. Mom always seemed uncertain about attending this festival. I think I know why, but I just want to spend such a beautiful night with her. This night gives me bittersweet memories. Oh well, I'm just happy I get to see such beautiful animals with my Mihia. Someone told me how to pronounce that before. It's been quite a while, and I don't remember. So, but let me know if I did it correctly or not. There are so many people. Oh my god. Watch out, Sean. Make sure you don't fall in, or the jellies might take you back with them. The jellies are so amazing. I can't wait to see Lucas' reaction when they appear. Oh my. I just can't wait for the jellies to be back. I feel like it's better every year. Squishy squish. Squish, squish, squish. Squash. Why is Bert fidgeting like that? What did he do? We've been married for decades, and I still get nervous before giving her a gift. The Lunaloos are fascinating. All jellyfish can detect light, but these ones have a strange affinity for it. They'll come over once the candle boat is sent out. Jellyfish don't have a central nervous system either. They're no more intelligent than a plant, but the Lunaloos seem almost aware of us. Wait, can you hear that? It sounds almost like a faint voices from the ocean. You don't hear them? Am I losing it, Sean? Evening, Sean. You're about to witness the most magical and blatantly romantic festival the valley has to offer. It's hard to explain, but seeing the Lunaloos has this really existential effect on people. It's the last taste of summer before the turning of the seasons. I've never seen anything like this before. It's such a beautiful reminder that nature is amazing in so many ways. Just when you think you understand it, you find something new to take your breath away. Before I went into agronomy, I was thinking about going into marine biology. I would have adored to write a paper on the endemic jellyfish life of Stardew Valley. Would have made for a really good thesis. I suppose I can just enjoy the actual show for now instead. Always a little sad when summer's over, isn't it? I much prefer the warm weather. The city is always so cold. It's a good reminder I'm home. Alright, that's everyone over here. Now it's time for the docks of Well, now let's get the docks last. Since that's that's where we have to go to activate the festival. The ocean connects many ecosystems. If only the jellies collected stories. With how clear the water is and how well the stars are reflecting down into the Lunaloos, I almost feel like I ought to make a wish. Well, a wish spoken is a wish unfulfilled, isn't it? Probably the most serene the town gets, waiting and watching for the jellies. I like it a lot, actually. Can't believe summer just zipped by. In the city, it would drag and drag. Maybe it's because things are just better here. That's a nice thought, isn't it? I can see just fine back here. How did you find me back here? I thought I was well hidden. Perhaps you are blessed with the gift of clairvoyance. I'm here to observe the Lunaloos, or Moonlight Jellies as you call them. They possess an unusual potent magical aura for an aquatic life form. Ridgeside's rivers feed directly into the ocean. Perhaps it explains the Lunaloos. Okay. The glow of the Moonlight Jellies light up the ocean like a starry night sky. It really is an otherworldly sight to behold. Walks on the beach at night are so soothing thanks to the sound of the waves. Huh? Why am I standing in the dark? Because I like dark places, that's why. Staying up late like this is worth it just to see the beautiful jellyfish. I hope I can stay awake. Another batch of jellies gone with the tide. I proposed on this day many summers ago. I'm not sure which glowed brighter that night, the jellyfish or my dear wife's eyes. These little guys are almost as adorable as slimes. I wonder if they're related. Peepo sniffs at the sand and sneezes. I'm not sleepy. I'm gonna stay up and see the migrating jellyfishies. I wonder what kind of jellyfish the Moonlight jellies are. I bet the old doc would know. Recent discoveries have found Moonlight jellies possess a magical aura. Jellyfish are so cool. Do you think I can catch one? The Moonlight jelly, what a remarkable species. We're very lucky they stopped here on their long journey south. It's unknown why they are attracted to light. Very curious. It's past my bedtime. Hey, did you see the candle boat? I crafted it myself. It's kind of cold. Actually, I guess fall is right around the corner. This is going to be so pretty. Jellies are really neat creatures. Eli and I have been trading jelly facts all day. Was that Eli as in Eli from Eli and Dylan, or was that Ellie? I'm not sure. I've heard of the Moonlight jellies before, but I've never lived close enough to their migration path to see them. I'm excited. I bet they're beautiful. Sorry about talking your ear off about jellyfish yesterday. They're just fascinating. They don't even have a central nervous system, but they're some of the most energy-efficient creatures in the ocean. Stares in silence. You know, we're more like jellies than you'd think. We'd like to stick together like a family, and sometimes the current takes us down different paths. The jellies make me think of my mommy and daddy. Maybe the jellies can take a message from me all the way to them. I really hope so. I just want them to know I still love them. Hey, Sean, want to watch the jellyfish with me? Hey, can you blame a guy for wanting to be surrounded by gorgeous things on all sides? Alright, more people over here. This is the Sunberry people. I hope the jellies don't mind me dangling my feet in the water. Water's nice and cool. These Moonlight jellies have a home to return to when they migrate, right? Must be nice to have someone welcome you back. Despite living in the Zuzu for most of my life, I never fit in because I wasn't authentically Ferngolian. But I was also different from family because I was born and raised in Zuzu instead of my mother's homeland. I have to make sure Amina doesn't end up touching the jellyfish. She overheard Duria talking about how bad she wanted to touch them, and so now she's assuming it's a normal thing to do. I went to bed early and nearly forgot about the festival. If Myung hadn't woken me up, I wouldn't even be here. Yeah, I got too busy cleaning up my farm and almost forgot. If it wasn't for the reminder on the bottom left, I would have forgot myself. Should see how wide Duria's eyes get when the jellyfish show up. It's adorable. I'm almost sure I saw Diala doze off twice, not because she's bored, but she's not one to stay up this late usually. How many other shorelines have these jellies seen? Do you think? Or how many other shorelines have these jellies seen, do you think? The ocean connects us all in the end. Sometimes when I'm reading, I don't know why, when I start reading a lot of stuff, I just get caught up and, like, choked for a minute. I don't know why. It's adorable how mesmerized Silas is by the jellies, no matter how many times he sees them. I love this festival. I don't think I can ever get tired of seeing it every year. Also, Myung's right here with me. How could I get tired? I made sure to bring my camera to take pictures. I'll have to get a few good shots to make sure the dress I make matches their colors. Not sure how, but I retained all the information Elias gave me on the jellies. Now my mission is to talk everyone's ear off. Moon touch jellies? Jelly sting? That's the spirit, Rose, I think. At any rate, I'm glad you can enjoy yourself. Okay, at least this festival is pretty dark. I doubt anyone will notice me here, and I'd really like to see those jellies. Hey, Sean, we got a great spot to see the jellies once Lewis is ready. Come join us if you can't find a spot on the main dock. I'm so excited to see the jellies. Vincent and I want to see the rare jelly. I'd love to paint these little guys sometimes. I think my professor would love it. I'll just have to borrow Urza's pictures. I'm really looking forward to their arrival. Make sure you find a good spot, Sean. Oh, there's people down there too. Oh, God. I wonder how they pick up the exact route to migrate every single year. It's amazing. I'm really excited to see them. I always look forward to seeing the jellies. Yeah, sure, I don't have any husband to cuddle up to when they show up, but it's still a beautiful sight. Alright, that's everyone over here. And now, all these people. It's like the festival has given Mother Nature a break from electricity. It's nice to unplug, even just for a bit. The Lunaloos are part of my research, too. It's not easy to get up close to study them, so I take every chance I get. Jellyfish are amazing. Nature never ceases to amaze me. Boy, the jellies always get me. Reminds me of coming here with my mom and dad as a girl. Oh, but I'm glad I get to spend time with everyone now. So incredible how the jellyfish find their way back here every year. I wish I had any of their navigation skills. Looking into the empty ocean brings back memories of when I was working on a cruise ship. It's a bit eerie, isn't it? We missed the jellyfish our first year here. I'm still not good with the crowds in town, but I used to be worse. Another season gone. Patu! Ah ba 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 ba. This beautiful scenery is breathtaking. It's like the ocean is performing for us. I wonder how they're doing back at home. Oh, I mean our trees and our cows back home. Oh, what's that? I think the jellyfish are coming. I've seen the jellyfish perform many a time, but tonight's performance will be special. It'll be a beautiful farewell to summer. Hey, I'm paying my respects to another bygone summer. Mom totally dug the jellies. We'd cruise down to the wharf and watch them drift on by. Festival makes me miss her bad, Sean. Ah, fascinating specimens, these creatures, although my expertise lies more in the subterranean than the aquatic. I wonder why the jellies always visit this beach each year. Maybe the seawater tastes good? I, for one, disagree. If that's the case, all seawater tastes nasty. Yeah, but you're not a sea creature, though. Jellyfish are fascinating creatures. I've always been equally amazed and terrified by them. Goodness, Ronnie's been telling me the most thrilling saga of piracy I've ever heard. You'd almost believe he lived it himself. They are not edible, so don't think about it, big cat. It seems like Miss Moneypenny needs that reminder for herself. Oh, did Miss Moneypenny try to eat the jellyfish? They're such pretty little things, I think. Or I think they would prove quite the draw card to the valley, don't you? I would prefer a quiet picnic on the beach, but they don't come near East Scarp Shore. And Eddie does need to spread her social butterfly wings. Why'd the light shut off over here? I could have swore there was light right here. Pity Miss Beatrice ain't here. She'd enjoy this, but she takes her duty very seriously, so maybe next year. Even though they're not my field of expertise, since they're Cinderia, I've always been so fond of the Lunaloos. Tiny fellas, silly little guys. They like shiny things, isn't that relatable? I like shiny things too, if you think about it. I'm basically a bug. Just shiny things and no attention span. Oh, Farmer, I think I see them already. They're pretty cool, right? Isn't it a grand night? There's hundreds of stars above us and hundreds of jellies beneath us. What a time to be alive. Have I talked to, Tybolt? Where's Tybolt at? I don't think I've talked to Tybolt at all. I'm sorry, did I invite you to speak to me? I'm here to observe the migration of the Medusozoa, not mingle with townsfolk. You thought I forgot about him, didn't you? I honestly did, but, you know. I got him in the end. Alright, you thought we were close to done? No, we still got all these guys. Life is so easy for a jellyfish, just letting the waves carry onward forever. Though, now that I say it, that would be fairly meaningless after a while, maybe just for a vacation. Jellyfish remind me of crystal rosebuds, such an incredible sight. The water looks amazing when these little guys glow, doesn't it? I get a great view from the outside, or from outside my door, but it's so much better spending the night together with everyone. I want to see the rare green jelly. Alright, you distract everyone, I'm going to jump in and try to snag one of the jellies. Oh, come on, don't be such a pansy. How stunning they are, those Moonlight jellies. Yet, it's only one glimpse of the infinite wonders nature offers. Swaying jellyfish are incredible, and watching them calms me down. The water looks so beautiful. I really envy the freedom of the jellies, but why do they choose to return to here of all places each year? Jellyfish are quite the phenomena. Really makes you think about how interconnected our world is, don't you agree? I think they return here because the valley is filled with magic, right? Because of all the meteorites. Wouldn't it be kind of cool if some giant sea creature rose up from under the jellies? Well, maybe not with all these people on the docks, eh? Wait, what is Sam doing? He's inching closer behind Seb, pretending to look around innocently. Eep, Sam yelps, Seb holding him in a wrist lock. Sam, don't even think about it. If anyone is going in the water, it's you. Yikes, Seb is fast. Sam immediately concedes, rubbing his wrist. Turns and grins as he moves to a safe distance. Can't believe he still does that. He's always trying to dunk me, but he hasn't succeeded yet. Well, not since 6th grade, anyway. Seb's acting annoyed, but I get the feeling this is a game they both love. This scenery reminds me of the story of how a woman waited for her love every day by the beach to return from his travels. One day while waiting, she saw a ship. With joy, she began to dance like a butterfly with the shawl being her wings. It later became a traditional dance among my people. Such a rare and exciting thing. Moonlight jellies were what originally attracted my attention to the valley. I heard so much about them, but their bioluminescence makes them nearly impossible to photograph. Now to think that I'm only minutes away from actually seeing them. This is so exciting, Sean. Hey, Sean, join us on the cool dock. I'm really tempted to sneak up and push Seb into the water. Feel bad if he got stung by a jelly, though, so maybe not a great idea. Sam looks away and back, suppressing a grin. He's definitely planning to ambush Seb. So much talking. If these jellies don't show in the next 10 minutes, I'm getting out of here, wasting my evening. Isn't it amazing how the Moonlight jellies find their way here every year? It's comforting to know how they find their way home. I'm going to take a picture of the jellies when they arrive. Starlight reflected in the water reminds me of the astral sea. Clicks, okay. The jellies are really cool, but it's sad the summer's over. I feel it's just started. At least it was fun season this year. You definitely made it more interesting. Haley's playing with her new camera lens. Just don't be surprised if you end up in a few photos. That's a heavy load of people for an ancient wooden dock. I'll stay over here near the beach. Yeah, there's a lot more than normal. Jellyfish are lucky. They don't have to worry about money or work. They just float along. I wonder if the jellies have family. Jellies were here a year ago, and they'll be back again a year from now. Nature is amazing. I hope there are babies this year. Jellyfish have passed by this shore at the same time every year. How phenomenal. Good evening, Sean. The Moonlight jellies are close. I saw one glowing in the distance. Once we launch the candle boats, they'll come up to the docks and say hello. Most night fish would be scared of the light. These are strange ones. There, I just saw something glowing. Oh, it's gone. This would never happen in this city. How exciting. I can't wait to see them. Which reminds me of when a colleague had to defend a big businessman whose ship spilled... This reminds me of when a colleague had to defend a big businessman whose ship spilled huge amounts of oil. It's hard to defend people who want to take this beautiful spectacle away from us. You can witness truly amazing sights here. Look out there at the endless sea. Deep underwater, all kinds of life forms are moving around the dock. Eerie, isn't it? There's something about the sky and the ocean that captivates humans in the same otherworldly way. Both are extra breathtaking at night. Some people say that when we die, we become stars. If that really was the case, I'd rather come back as a Moonlight jelly. That'd be more interesting than being a star. Huh, looks like Clint's got new shoes. Nah, I ain't gonna say anything to him about them. Don't want him to think I'm weird. Look at people's footwear and all that. Or looking at people's footwear and all that. Valkyrie is sad to see the end of summer. If we keep polluting the oceans, the jellies will surely go extinct. It's already in the process of happening. What a shame. We have no respect for nature anymore. I wore my special shoes tonight. No one noticed. The Moonlight jellies travel here all the way from across the world. They were at the Fern Islands just a few months ago. Dangerous predators like to lurk in the dark, but these bioluminescent creatures hinder them from their prey. How fascinating. The sky is clear tonight. A flawless backdrop of moonlight for the jellies. Wouldn't you say so, Sean? All right, that's everyone. Before we talk to Lewis, Clint's going to be a marriage candidate in 1.7, apparently. I don't know if I mentioned this last episode, but that's pretty neat. I know a lot of people don't like Clint because of how he is with Emily, but from what I understand, Emily used to not be a romanceable character. And I guess when she became a romanceable character, Shane's stuff wasn't changed, so that's why he still, tries to go for Emily even though you're married to her. So, it's kind of funny seeing people's reaction to Clint. Not a lot of people like him, but I'm excited to see what Concerned Ape does with him. So it'd be nice if everyone in the town was romanceable, except for ones that I guess are dating people. That I guess that'd be kind of weird, but there are mods for that. So yep, let's go ahead and start. All right, what a lot of dialogue. Oh my god, look how pretty this is. It's too bad there's not light shining everywhere so you can see everything, but Look how full the docks are. I'm surrounded by people from Boulder's Gate. What are you doing over there? Sorry about that. Valkyrie's doing something. I like the song. I like to believe they're fighting for position so they can see him up closer. The glow of summer has faded now, and the moonlight jellies carry on toward the great unknown. I wonder if that's going to show up. It literally flashed my desktop for some reason. All right, well, that was great. Let's go ahead and do this. Might as well plant them. There we go. All right, and before we go to bed, there's something I have to do. Tilled soil. Clear. Nice. And then what we do is we go back into this. Go to reset terrain features. Protect farm. And that got rid of all the mess that was everywhere, so. Okay. Well, let's go to bed. Did we level up a skill, I wonder? I'm not sure. No? No, it seems like we didn't. Okay. I'm surprised we didn't level up socializing, considering how many people I literally just talked to. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And, well, I'll see you next time. Bye.